What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the shorter term price action with Bitcoin. Whether we're going to fail support, hold support, or break up off of current prices, and kind of what I'm expecting in the smaller time frame specifically. So go ahead and hit that like button for me, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below where you are tuning in from in the world. And Happy New Year, everybody. I hope that you guys had a bunch of fun last night and have some good goals for the future and are thinking about ways that you can improve yourself into the new year. It is 2020, which is crazy because I started crypto way back in 2015. So to see how long the crypto space has been continually growing and developing, and infrastructure building around it, and people. And yeah, people left in some aspects, but overall more people have joined in what cryptocurrency is. And overall, we are way bigger than we've ever been in the past. So I really am excited to see where we're going to go from here as 2020 comes around and as we continue to develop that infrastructure and that community around cryptocurrency as a whole. It's going to be amazing times to be part of this technology. And I think that right now is probably the best time to be getting part of the cryptocurrency space as a whole. So yeah, that's what we're going to be going into today, is the price action on the shorter time frames. And I'll probably run over the bigger time frames for just a minute as well. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Okay, so I'm looking at Bitcoin here on the daily candlesticks. Now, there's a few reasons why I'm kind of interested in the shorter time frame price action right now with Bitcoin. And the main reason is because we do have some bullish signals, but we also have some bearish signals at the same time. So we have a little bit of a conflicting picture that's being painted on the Bitcoin chart in general with the daily candlesticks. And so we're going to get into some of those bullish signals, and we're going to get into some of those bearish signals as well. Firstly, on the daily candlesticks, we have lower lows. Well, the RSI is actually making higher lows. So this is daily divergence, and we've had divergence really since October. So it's been building this divergence for quite some time now. This is normally a bullish signal. But in a downtrend, usually you don't look for divergence as often as when you're looking in an uptrend. Now, in the bigger move from this low to this peak right here, we were in an uptrend, but in the shorter time frames, like on the daily candlestick, we have been in a downtrend since 14K roughly. So this divergence may not be as strong as some divergence that you could find on an established uptrend, but it's still something to watch closely because it could be the fuel that gives us time to reverse at current prices. Or we could do another dip down, which is something that I think is pretty probable at this point. Right now I'm kind of 50-50 until we get like a stronger close on the weekly candlesticks, but it's very possible for us to dip down lower again. We do have one bullish weekly candlestick right here and another bullish weekly candlestick right here, but then we made a bearish pin hammer and we made another bearish candle that could easily become a bearish engulfing and really just take us down to even the 5,000 range in Bitcoin. And that would be kind of more of a capitulative event in the shorter time frames. But right now, it's kind of 50-50 until we get this weekly candlestick to actually form and close with a bullish candlestick or a bearish candlestick. And on the daily time frame specifically, we still look a little bullish in the shorter time frames, but there's just a lot of resistance that we have to get through before we're in an established uptrend. And that resistance line has been pretty powerful ever since July, when we hit these peaks. So it's really up in the air right now what we're going to do. I'm not going to predict exactly what we're going to do, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if we did dip down one more time into the $5,000 range. until we break above this established downtrend line. And those are kind of the parameters that I want you guys to look at, and the parameters that I'm looking at for myself with the Bitcoin chart. Now, in the bigger time frame, like on the 2-week time frame, for example, we do have prices are 50% oversold in the RSI. It's around in the middle. So we're not super oversold. We're not super overbought right now by any means, which is good for either direction. And we do have a lot of room kind of in the bigger picture for us to reach some of these lower support levels, the 500 range, the 5,000 range, and even this major lower support. So it is potentially something to keep an eye on for the smaller picture of what's going on and the bigger picture of what's going on, that we could have this little dip. But if we do establish above resistance right now, and we really get above the 7,600 level, then we could see Bitcoin start to pick up on an uptrend. But until we get that price action, I'm going to remain in probability for the shorter time frame that we haven't established an uptrend yet, and it's easily possible for us to dip down again. So that's kind of my view on Bitcoin right now. Definitely, watch it, set your buy orders low. It's good to be picking up cheaper Bitcoin if we dip lower here. And it honestly makes a little bit more sense for us to dip one more low because of the lower trend line that we have in our triangle pattern that we were drawing, for us to reach that lower part of the triangle before we continue on the upside. But as far as making a brand new all-time low below, or not all-time low, but low on this current trend below the 3,200 level, that's kind of out of the reach of probability for me. I don't think that we would break this major support level, but going back to test around this support level and that lower support level is completely possible. Other than that, I think it'll sell off quickly and bounce quickly, and we could move in very nice, especially into 2020, with a lot of upward action after this little move. So either way, you guys, markets are looking good, especially in the bigger time frames. Shorter time frames, we need some more confirmation, some more signals because of the mixed bullish and bearish signals. But, that's the name of the game. That's how crypto works. Sometimes we get mixing signals, and sometimes you just have to make a plan around what to do because of that. So I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in today's video. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. Comment down below where you're tuning in from in the world, and I will see you guys in the next videos. Happy New Year, everyone. As always, stay profitable out there.